Emotions have been represented as the only thing that makes us human. But have we really tried to identify what makes us human and why do we even have emotions? In the times of hunter gatherers and Neanderthals, our ancestors were only primitive beings that whose aim was to survive, fight, eat, and reproduce. But as soon as we started to evolve, our brain setup also changed. We developed a cortex, which we call as prefrontal cortex, which actually rationalizes all our decisions. And within the cortex, we have been given a directive because our limbic system, whatever you may want to call it, the reptile brain, the primate brain, it is the one that gives us a directive, and the cortex works as a narrator for that directive that has been given to us. So, where do emotions fit in? Now, emotions come from a part of our brain that is known as hypothalamus. Hypothalamus acts as a filter for the directive that has been given to us. So, for example, if you are scared, your primate brain will give you an instruction to run away. And that runaway emotion that has been given, that directive, would pass through hypothalamus, and hypothalamus acts as a filter that tells you are scared. That is the work of prefrontal cortex. Now, humans were given this ability to emotionally feel something. Just along the same time, we were given the ability to smell things and feel all these things. And this makes up for a very special argument that our ancestors did not work through emotions. They were beings of either pure primordial nature, where they used to give in to their primal instincts, or they were pure beings of logic. But as far as we know of our history, we can definitely call it that we were beings of primate instincts. And here is what evolved our emotions to feel like that. So I'm going to categorize emotions in only 4 parts: happiness, fear, anger, and despair or anxiety. And each of these has a very specific function within our brain that actually lets us know that what is going on with us truly. So whenever we are threatened, our primal brain evolved to see only 2 forms of directives. One was to fight, second was for flight. So whenever we are angry, the first instinct that comes to us is to fight. It doesn't matter where the environment we are in, but we decide to fight because we look at the situation and we see that there is something worth fighting for. Whenever we are in despair or sad or scared, the situation tells us that we are in a simulation, that there is no way we can get out of it unscathed, and if we decided to fight, so the response becomes of flight. That tells us that this is an environment that you cannot win in, and thus we have to leave this environment. And then there is the love, happiness emotion that we feel, and basically that is a very simple of all the emotions that we can feel, because it lets us know that this is a rewarding situation. We are in a situation where the brain is going to be stimulated with some sort of a happiness hormone, and those being serotonin, endorphins, dopamine, and whatnot. So emotions primarily comes from 3 places: fight or flight, and then reward system. If we are in a vicinity of a mate, that lets us know that okay, this is a good situation to be in, we are going to engage in an activity that our primate brain is going to take control of. And primate brain is the only part of our brain that lets us know that this is where we need to fit in the situation, because our neural network strengthens and weakens to the activities that we are working in response to. So that is how we actually learn to evolve in that structure. So for example, if you let a child in, for a 15-year-old child in a club, and over there he finds himself to be in a very much pleasurable situation, his brain is going to be flooded with so many hormones that gives it a reward, that it lets him know that this is a pleasurable situation to be in, and nightclub is where he would want to go the next time. But for example, in that same sense, if you were to send an introverted person, or maybe somebody who enjoys the calm of a library, his neural network would weaken, and his primate brain would give him all sort of signal that would tell him that this is a flight situation where I need to get out of, and he will start to feel much more anxious. He will start to feel much more repulsed and anxious, despair, that will tell him that this is not the place for me. I'm not supposed to be in here, because the neural network has designed it so. And emotions become the reason for our intellect to increase or to be decreased.